You know what? This one I'm actually gonna record too for hard copy. I'm a hard copy recorder.
Alright, I gotta start filming a different fork.
Yes.
I'm 1 or 2, or maybe center.
We are live. Good. So let me go on YouTube and get the link and share it with her godfather. Oldest thesis. Her godfather's a genius, by the way. He's like this brilliant, like, I don't like using brilliant. I think the word brilliant gets overused, but in the classic sense of the word.
Yeah.
You said that he's coaching?
No, he's doing some kind of banking and shit in Latvia. I think he's a spy. I think he's actually a spook personally, but I never asked. He's like, I think he's like a double agent or something.
Double agent.
Yeah. I met him in New York. He was my assistant coach, and at that time had like 10 times more experience than me. I'm like, cool.
Wait, CJ, what's your full-time job, man?
Volleyball.
Volleyball?
I'm a coach, I'm a commentator, and I'm a podcaster.
That's awesome.
When I was in New York, though, I was part-time coach, and I was a theater performer.
Okay. Man, I never thought volleyball could pay the bills here.
Well, I didn't in the beginning, but I have, sorry, should I say it on the phone? I have fuck you money. I have
Where'd you get your money?
I worked in a cardiology practice for 17 years, and I got a pension.
Oh, that's cool.
When my boss retired.
Were you a cardiologist?
No. I was a guy that did attending physician statements to make sure people got insurance for like the procedures they needed.
That's actually interesting. That's very unique.
Yeah, it's like this mid-level administrative position.
Cool. Heck yeah.
And
So now that gave you your fuck you money?
no, my wife did.
Your wife did?
Look, guys, if you're not a millionaire by the time you're 40, make sure you're married to one. She's
Oh yeah, that's my plan.
She
Well,
works at the Capital Group. And
the what?
there's a group called, a financial group called the Capital Group. And
Okay.
the amount of money they pay you to talk about money is criminal.
So she talks about money to get
Yes,
paid.
that's it. She talks about. Now, I hated people like that all my life, but you know what?
Like that. That's cool, man. You're married, dude.
Yeah, I'm on her team.
Exactly.
So, and by the way, she plays too. She played at Harvard for 1 year. She's
Okay.
an outside hitter. And in high school, they won 2 state championships. She won twice as a middle and as an alpha.
Nice.
Got recruited to play tennis and volleyball at
Oh wow.
Harvard.
So my fiance plays. She had an injury this year though. But she was a middle 4 years, and then now she's playing beach. This year was gonna be our year. We're gonna travel and get her playing in these tournaments, but obviously injury prevented that, unfortunately.
Yes. So what position did you play in?
Setter.
Oh, me too. Let's do it.
Yeah,
We were just talking about that.
Yeah.
So I played in Germany, right, for 2 years.
You played in Germany?
Yeah, I played for a military team, U.S. Army, and then eventually played for a club team. But I went to the Olympics, Barcelona, and I ran into an old Russian guy named Mario Tribic, who was the Soviet Union assistant coach in '88 and the Netherlands coach in '92. And he said, how tall are you? I'm like 6'1". He's like, what's your wingspan? I said 6'8".
That's a big wingspan.
And he said, you should set. Because I was hitting outside at the time. He's like, set. And he's like, you're left-handed too, set. So I watched
that's
videos.
the position for you.
Yeah, so I watched videos of Jeff Stewart, like this old USA player. 2 years straight. We had like the same shoulder, same body build. And you have hands, but setting is not just about hands.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah. Right now I have the worst hands out there, but I'm probably the best setter.
I'm good,
Let's go out,
lady.
set and win. And you as a setter knows that it's not just about
Worst. Yeah.
So that guy was my inspiration. His name is Mario Tribic. He's my other mentor. He taught me how to coach. He moved to New York. I ended up coaching his kid at Hunter High School. So just degrees of separation, like 2 or 3 degrees of separation.
You've been all over, man.
Yeah.
This is so cool. I want to talk some more about that. That's really interesting.
It'd be fun. Come on the podcast. Like, my challenge in a podcast is I gotta shut the fuck up. And let my guests talk.
That's
Like-
it's hard to do that.
But it's about measuring your guest. If it's Dane, right?
Yeah.
And Dane just won four consecutive UFC championships, they probably want to know from him.
Yeah.
If it's Jeff Samuels and we're talking about the John F. Kennedy assassination, then fuck it.
Is that what you guys talking about?
Yeah. Well, everyone talk like those kind of podcasts, like like watch parties.
Yeah.
Yeah. Everyone talks over each other, and that's interesting. That gets views.
Yeah.
But like when you have like a valued guest, like if it's Sharif or if it's Theo came on the podcast.
Yeah, I mean, That's true. That actually does make sense. You gotta kind of gauge it.
But that was the critique I got from my audience. And you know what? I stick my chin out like this, and I let them hit me, and I can take it. I'm not one of these soft as cotton people that can't take criticism. I was raised a different way, you know?
That's good.
In fact, you see the shirt I wear. The shirt from my podcast says "Life's tough, get a helmet." And the other one says "Nobody cares, work harder." So those are my two podcast t-shirts. So I'm gonna move one spot and stay there so you can see. Okay, I'm gonna move over here.
You whatever you want. I'm fine
Okay,
here.
thank you. Because it's gonna be a great match for me, guys. This is Peranich, Delaney Peranich played for Todd Rogers. And I called her match when she won the Big West Championships. And they beat Hawaii. And she was cool. She was pair 4. I think she won 2-0. And good, we're streaming. YouTube is not receiving enough video to maintain stream. Open widget. Oh, that's why. Here we go.